All right, guys, it's been a minute. It's been a couple months since I actually started working on the little storage bins. So this is where we're at right now. Everything's dried. Last time I messed with this, I glued in these lights. Got all the lights glued in for the cup holder ring. You got additional lighting in there. That one just had a cup holder ring there, and that's about it. Oh, and under there too. So when I mount it, it's gonna have some light underneath it. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Next, I need to go ahead and solder these three positives and three negatives together. So let's go ahead and do that. And I don't know if everybody's seen one of these. The company is Saker, and it's a self-feeding soldering iron. So you just feed it through. There's the spool there. Pretty neat. So here it is. The Saker soldering. Saker? Soccer? I don't know. Anyway, my phone's acting up. It's so cold out here. It is only 30 degrees. I mean, there's ice. There's ice in here. Kind of cold. You can say it's a little bit cold out here, but we gotta get some work done. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's do this. There's smoke. There's fire. Oh yeah. Oh, that sucker's ready to go. Oh, that's actually melted my table here. Not table, but little bin. So what we got to do first is prep these wires. Put that to the side and let that just stay hot. Get these wires stripped back. Should be 18 gauge stuff. I'm gonna strip back more than enough, twist them together, and then solder them. All right, I got that prepped. Now I got another little, another 4-foot section of cable here. I'm just gonna cut off. Just gonna prep the end of this one. Like that. Bam. Boom. I'm just using red and black. Boom. Boom. Right? I'm gonna cut that off. Bam. Boom. Just like that. Bam. There it is. There's our red and black. Boom. Boom. Look at that. It's so cold. Fingers are busting open. Oh. You know, I do this for you guys. All for you. None of it's for me. Just kidding. That's a lie. Anyway. Bam. Just like that. I can't find my flux. Flux would make it money. I can't find the flux I have. So anyway, we're going to do without. We do need some heat shrink. Let me go grab some heat shrink real quick. So that's, there's our ends there. About 1.25 inches. About 1.25 inches pieces there. Let's go ahead and get that on. Bam. Now go ahead and twist this around. Most important step is getting your heat shrink on before you get started. I don't know how many times I had to cut it off. Is it working? Oh yeah. Oh, it's working now. Oh yeah, it's working. Alright. It's getting in. It's doing the things. Oh, you gotta trigger it kind of a little faster. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Let's turn it. Oop. You got cold. It's very cold out here, guys. So it's 30 degrees. It's not helping. This is a good test. Very good test. Yeah. The iron itself is actually pretty hot. Looks like pretty high wattage. There's no options to turn it up or you know, control it. Control the heat. Like a little extra right there. I just need to turn it. Yep. That solder's much better. That solder is probably older than me. That's probably from my dad's old kit. And yeah, still works great. Sometimes lighters are so cold. Yep, they need to heat up time. You know what? There you go. There you go. Just go down it. Really slow like. And this has some type of gel, sealing gel inside the tube of the heat shrink. Alright, we got that one done. Okay, now let's put this one to the side and get the other one prepped. Get this one out of here. This one's going to be really easy since I only got 2 connections here. 2 connections in the back. That's going to be simple. Get a little extra length on that. Let's go. Nice. Should be cool enough to just slide her on. Come on. It's a little thick for that. Come on. There we go. We're on. Perfect. So it's perfect for 2. Let's see here. Come on. Yep. Yep. Get halfway in. There's the point, solder point there. There it is there. Just keep working around. Just keep it moving. Oh, there we go. That's looking good. In fact, I'm gonna go hit the other one real quick off camera to make sure it's on there good. All right, these things are ready. I just gotta get them on the bow. And then my plan is to wire this to the pre-existing LED bars that are in there. All right, so when I come back on the camera, I'm gonna be in the boat, and then we'll go ahead and place the storage bin, the cup holder, where they need to go. We'll get everything wired in and go from there. And it should be done. Probably not going to do it today because I gotta go and do some family stuff. Now we can identify the location of where we're gonna install these things. So we need 2 spots. I think I got a good idea where to install them. So above me is a bimini, my bimini top. And when this thing folds down, I can have a cup holder on one side and the cup holder and storage bin on the other, and it can actually help prop it up. I think I'm gonna go for those locations. Let's see, I'll show you what I'm talking about. We got this spot right here. So I'm thinking about removing that and shifting that up to the front, to the bow, and then I can install that in its place right there. And then on the opposite side, on the starboard side, we can have the cup holder somewhere over here. So I think that's gonna be it. Let me go remove that shallow water anchor mount right there and move it to the bow, and I'll be right back, and then we can get this stuff installed where it needs to be. Okay, so we got this uninstalled, and I'll move that later off camera. I'm not gonna bore you with all this, put it back on. I've got a whole nother video of me installing it in the first place. So anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and just place this one over here. So we're gonna be I'll move it as far back as I can. And it's going to clear the hatch also. So that's a good thing. You got to keep that in mind, clearing the hatches. Rod holder. I got this rod holder moved all the way to the stern in the back as far as possible. So that's going to work out. So the next thing I got to do is figure out how's this wiring going to come out. And I don't have a hole drilled yet. So I'm going to have to drill a nice little hole in the back. We're going to have to remove this for now, after all, so I can slide in my screws. It does come with the hardware. It's very nice, all stainless hardware, and the acorn nuts right there. So get these in the T-track. We're going to need 3 on this side, and we have 2 on the other side. Nice. Pretty nice. This is going to be over here. Place this where it's going to be. It's going to be like that. But, alright, so that one, I know this one's good where it's at, and I can just move this around. First things first though, we need to drill a hole in the back of this to get our wire through. Alright, protected and just, yeah, it's going to be just fine right there. Go one size bigger. Plenty of space around the jacking of the wire. Since I don't have a grommet put in there, I'm just going to leave plenty of clearance around it for vibration. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and feed this through. Yeah, that's good. Plenty of clearance. You know what? I'm gonna put some tape around this end right here. That way it can't pull through here. Get a bunch of tape on here. It'll be too thick to go through. Like so. Because if it gets through there, then it's going to be on the bare wires, which I don't want. So that acts as a stop. You'll see. Sound like a decent plan? It can't. Let's see, yeah. Can't get through. Alright, let's go ahead and get this sucker mounted on here. Shall we? We shall. Alright. We know this one's good. Head move. Get this guy lined up. Middle. And then the far one. Get in there, guys. Here we go. Comes with washers. So I can get that started. Another washer. Get that one started. And the last one. Sometimes you have to put outward pressure when you put these on, when you get them started. That's what it likes, and that's what it gets. Little tech tip. So it grabs the inside once pulling. When you pull against this flange right here, you apply pressure this way, and it helps to grip the inside of the track. The bolt head. The bolt head will grab the size of these. Winner chicken dinner. Crank them down good and tight. This. Double check my clearance. Yeah, it's good. That's really good right there. It's perfect. Alright, that's good. Alright, we're on the other side. So I'm just going to kind of line up where the other one is. Just so the bimini top will lay around the same, lay kind of even as far as where it hits, where it starts to hit. So, let's get the hardware out. Can we get these in? No, we got to take these off again. So take this off. Does not use stainless hardware, and it's pretty much seized up on there. So I like the location. I'm just gonna leave it. Not gonna mess with it. Anyway, I cut down the head of them, so you can just put them in an angle. You'll see, just like that. Let's get this all lined up. Here we go. Easy peasy. Get washer on there. All right, let's get that thing cranked down. There we go. And that's gonna do it for today. It's starting to get dark. I don't want to rush it. All right. See you back in a minute. Okay, so it's the next day, and we're gonna run some new cable. That's what we're gonna do. And let's get to it. So I found some 14 gauge. Cut some off. Looks like this has the proper length. I'm just gonna run some 14 gauge. It's not pretty as far as colors go, but first thing I do, I'm gonna string it out and make sure it's the right length, which looks like it will be. So here we go. All that's left to do now is just do some wiring. Let's make our connections. We got 2 over there and 2 here. Here we're gonna splice midway through the cable and get our power. Over there, it's the end of the cable there, so that's even easier. And we gotta put in the switch. So, I don't know. I don't know if the sun, I don't know if I have enough sunlight to allow me to do this today. You know, when you only have an hour of daylight after work to actually get some work done, you don't get a lot done. I can't wait for summer. I hate those bugs. I hate the bugs though. Anyway, let's get back to this. Now, let's start splicing. Let's remove cable jacket. Pro tip, don't cut into your finger. Cut the jacket of the cable. Once you get it going, it's gonna open up just like that. Bam. Then you can go in here. Go in here, get the wire strippers going. Strip this back. Oh, had a little trouble. There we go. There. We'll go ahead and stagger this. We'll do it back here. Pro tip, always cut away from you. Bam. If you've never heard of that. Okay. So all I'm doing, I guess I'm not explaining very well what I'm doing. I'm just basically scoring it here. I'm scoring the length I want exposed. Now I'm scoring here. I'm scoring here. Then I score here. And then I just take my razor and just expose the cable right there without nicking or fraying it up. And now, this is my wires to my lights, the cup holder. I'm gonna shorten it up a hair. We're going to strip that, like so. Bam. Bam. So we want some more. We want more than that. You know, why be stingy? Bam. Bam. That way we can wrap it, okay? And you wrap it nice and tight. And then we can solder it. Let me get my soldering iron and I'll be right back. Ready to go. All right, beautiful. Let's go do the other side now. All right, got them twisted. Beautiful. This thing is awesome. All right, now I'm gonna put some liquid plastic on these connections. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Star Bright liquid electrical tape, black in color. Ooh, this is gonna work great to waterproof everything. Need my strong hand. Really? All right. Oh yeah, look at that. Black gold. This looks like it can get quite messy. Definitely goop it on really well before the connection and after the connection. Make sure you don't see any bare wire. Now that's going to seal it, get everything nice and waterproofed. All right, now that we're done there, we can go to the switch end and where it's going to get its main power, and we're going to need to install another switch. So let's go over to the main console, the steering wheel and all that. Over there. What are we to do? Don't look at that wiring mess. Don't look at it, all right? That will be rectified in probably 2 to 3, 5, 10 years from now, okay? In all seriousness, I do need to fix that cluster. Anyway, all right, we're gonna have to figure this out. We have a hole here for a switch. Maybe we can find a switch that would work. Be right back. All right, so I rummaged around. I did find a switch. Lights up nice and blue. So, I found a spot right here with an existing hole. Right here. Boom, just like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Wire this sucker in. And we're gonna be good to go. It lights up too, so I can see it at night. Yeah, so let me go and wire this thing in, and then we should be done, and we can test it out, because it's gonna be dark in about 45 minutes. Perfect timing. So, all right, we got everything wired up. I got the switch installed. So everything's looking good. So let me show you the final product over here. There's the new switch. Go ahead and push that. Boom. Oh yeah, look at that. Now, let me also turn on the other lights and see what it looks like together. Okay. Okay. There they are right there. Little additional lighting. Wow, these things are very bright. Look at that. Very nice. Little ambient light on the bottom. Look at that. Pretty slick. Pretty slick indeed. Wow, that looks good. You can easily see what's in there. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it looks pretty awesome. And like I was saying, these guys here act as a rest for the bimini, so the bimini can rest across it during storage and traveling. Let me show you that. Everything's nice and level, even pressure on both sides. Can't beat it. I like it. As always, thanks for watching. Till the next one. All right, bye.